It's ADD, it's Meteor. Remember, famous table tennis player, if you haven't heard. Kuro in the mid lane, over from Korea, Jin Jiao, and Minnie in the bottom lane.
Minnie's the
top lane, best 16 in the jungle, Icon mid, and Chelly and 5, your standard bottom lane for OMG.
I really want to see what the new OMG Yona, so you'd expect Minnie to be roaming a little bit more often, not going to be sticking in lane with the Kai'Sa as frequently if BLG has control early.
BLG, they had to read this draft phase one step ahead, and in the end, it feels like they rounded out nicely. But even more so, OMG, still changing things around. You expect that to be a Gragas spot, right?
Nah, looks like it's going to be Sejuani support. Woo! I've been hearing some
once again, sits on his akin Gragas. This is the time where you say, with this draft, how do these teams develop? How does this series start off? Because we're looking at rankings and it's very similar.
And we're also just looking at Kuro, to be honest, be blunt. We're looking at Kuro with the range, so having the extra goal that's provided to the Sejuani is going to be nice. But here comes a gank.
This is a big task for the rookie in the top lane. Fiora can't 1v2 just yet. Will not get the proc here on the weakness. Hail, 1, 2, 3. There's Hail of Blades again underneath the turret. Repels one, repels the other, dodges away. Good escape.
Jinjiao's on his third strike. They can still bypass the riposte. She still holds on to it pretty late, so she gets out of it. Has to blow the flash, though. She's going to use teleport as well. Here comes a new fight.
That was an interesting Zenith blade from Minnie. He has to flash and stun up with the shield. Flash forward again from Kai'Sa. Knocks it down. BLG's movement is swift.
Yeah, really well done.
Ale will get the proc down. Repels again, but ADD just flips him back down. Ale does not have flash, and he drops down once again.
Welcome to the LPL. He queued in, didn't have flash as you already mentioned. Really well done here from Ale. What the hell are you doing?
Oh no,
what?
Okay, so it is a visual bug until now.
What's the truth?
Explosive Garth body slam. ADD, that is the truth eventually, with Fear Beyond Death put onto best 16. Ignite won't tick him over, and the grand challenge gives Al enough health to live.
That is the greatest visual bug I have ever seen. I watched the LEC, it's happened. I watched me right now. Let's just see how this turns out.
It's ADD is going to be hurt next. Lockdown, 3 members here. OMG take the fight, and BLG just have to say, Ergot, you dead.
Just tries to put down one ward. Just one ward, and somehow 5 above the terrain. They have that option too. It should just be very easy for OMG to pick this one up.
Now Minnie has Solar Flare, but might not be there in time. Can't tag it with the Void Seeker, so drag it over. But Solar Flare flashed away from by Chelly. The Zenith Blade as well. Icon taking the engage in the mid lane, but it's Kuro who starts it up. Almost takes down the iconic mid laner.
We saw him play up against LGD. Challenge for this in a team fight. They are doing it again.
Teleport coming in, but they just lock down the jungler. Meteor has to ult, but he's still within range. Solar Flare burnt down as well. OMG getting engaged on. In the backside, ADD launches the Fear Beyond Death, but for Minnie goes golden. Rift Herald is still there, eventually gets taken down. The launch up there from the last breath, and OMG take the kill, take the fight, take the Rift Herald, and now want to take more lives. It's Jin Jiao locked down, Ale in, dies down eventually. BLG fighting underneath the turret. Kuro just deletes him. Icon jumps in as well, has a proto belt in the back mix, but ADD, the Korean import, stepping up big. BLG, it's a frisky one with OMG taking the Rift Herald.
It's both ADD and Kuro. Both players coming in hot because OMG thinks they can just go for a clean sweep. They still have a great team fight, but it was Kuro and ADD that stood firm.
Icon launches down, Sleepy Trouble Bubble. There is no Sanguine Pull. Has a flash, but Icon knows the transfusion proc is there.
Well, Kuro has cleanse, so he was just saying, I'm going to take this damage. I don't really care too much. You know what, chill out. He's going to base now.
His Trinity Force is starting to do work, but...
We got you surrounded, buddy.
Come out with your hands up, Ale says.
Oh, wait a second.
Bugger off, I don't care about the Popo. Ale walking away.
Ultium.
Fear Beyond Death used, but meanwhile in the mid lane, OMG turn this fight. They're committing so hard here for the top laner. OMG just say 2 for me, none for you.
1v3.
No grand challenge available, but with the movement speed from the passive, Kuro has to take him down. They're taking turrets. Rift Herald in the mid lane. Ale is still alive, Raz.
This is what goes on World Star Hip Hop. What's going on?
He just walks to the mid lane. The rest of OMG say, come join us. This turret's going to drop as well. And Billy Gaming showing some inexperience.
Like, what? I heard that. I'm fine. Don't even worry about me. That's everything on the map and then some.
He walked through 3 members, and in the end, OMG managed to get the Infernal Drake. Double Infernal from the back of this.
Another great start by Best 16. Blowing up Kai'Sa with a little bit of help from Chelly. I mean, at this point, there's just so much damage following up that 100%
towards the lesser-known vision of BLG. The pick potential here from 5. Remember what can happen
Where
from
you going?
OMG onto Meteor, Sleepy Trouble Bubble.
Oh, no!
Doesn't ult, he's going to get destroyed. Ult's just in time, but Chelly comes in, smacks him down, and OMG get the pick they need to rush towards that big purple worm.
Yeah, 24 minutes in, easily, they can just walk it. Oh my
He's just
goodness,
landed
goodbye.
another one. Icon, you're an animal. Mini, meant to be a tank, but it doesn't feel that way.
Then who's there engaged for this, right? Who is BLG going to bring for this fight? OMG knows that they have nobody because Leon is going to have to go back to base. Suddenly, you have to bring in Kuro, and you're going to have to bring in Jin Zhao. That's not good enough to actually push them off.
Kuro's the only one in for now, and Icon's already pushed him off to half health.
Oh no.
Jin Zhao from the side. They back away from Baron, forcing the TP from ADD.
Take down Ale once and for all.
Riposte available there, jumps away. Ale in the 1v3, doesn't block it in time. Grand challenge
Oh,
onto the
no.
jungler, flashes away. Solar Flare as well. Ale drops down. That's a big shutdown for BLG, but onto Baron is OMG.
I think they did it fast enough so they can't come in as a response. Vlad is already here. He needs to start this one early. Yeah, OMG doesn't want any part of this.
They're backing away for BLG, a massive pick. It's halted the aggression from
Dragon
OMG.
rolling the dice and seeing if the next one is going to be influential. Really, Meteor? What's going on here?
He's been picked out again. The rookie jungler from BLG. That's not the first time, and it might not be the last.
He needs to stop. One
Well
way
said,
or
Raz.
another,
Well
you
said.
need to learn your lesson. In the same time, here we go. BLG don't know what to do.
ADD doesn't have the summoner. BLG walk towards it. OMG are just playing with time as Ale heading back towards the bottom lane to threaten this inner turret. OMG, they're not making a decision either.
No, they are making a decision, but their call, ADD has made the wrong call. He doesn't know that
they have
Ale has
no
been
clue.
moving to the top lane. There should be a free Baron.
They've faked it that many times. It will be spotted out at 4K, but is it too late? Icon on zoning patrol. Chelly getting caught out. There's the Captain Rain jumping back in. Never mind. Baron by OMG. They have to run away. This fight does not look good for them. Mini flashing forward. Zenith's blade onto Ale. He drops down before he can get the grand challenge proc. They all flash away, and OMG on escape duty. It's one pick for BLG at the cost of Baron.
There we go. I mean, that's a fine sacrifice. Ale recognized game. Falls off like a brick. Not enough damage to deal something critical to the bruisers of the team.
Oh no.
They might find this pick once again.
Meteor again.
Oh!
Does he have time to ult? Not this time, an explosive cast with Zhonya's. That's a great solar flare, but BLG cannot follow up. Sleepy Trouble Bubble again zones off and tags onto ADD. He manages to dash away just in time, but the pick potential of Icon now is the biggest threat to BLG.
You just have to get out of these corridors. There's a Zoe just looming over. Stop it. Actually leave, by the way.
It's happened again. At least ADD can dash
Avoid
away.
stop soon enough.
And Icon can keep poking his head here into ADD. We haven't actually seen a direct shot onto the Urgot from the Zoe, but I'm sure we will soon. Ale, again, the true damage is there, and that's what you want to see from your mid lane Zoe.
That's the damage I was talking about. ADD finally felt it, so the best call would be going up to okay, or this.
It's Meteor again who's been caught out, doesn't have a chance to ult, but they can't get in. The Gragas burned down. Full AP forces the jungler out. Now Raz, they couldn't get up to the turret before, but with a 4 versus 5, maybe now's the chance.
There's a lot of people here. They're just waiting on 5 to just throw in the Sejuani ultimate.
Kuro AoE with Tides of Blood, the passive.
Draw the
from
line on that inhibitor. If OMG. Oh, actually,
I'm not even sure you need to ult if you're Ale. Grand Challenge is not in hand, but ultimate used by Meteor.
Yeah, you can already see how much Ale is doing. They're just going to press. I don't know. There's not a lot of members here. What are you doing?
That's a one-man soul.
What are you doing,
Mini just
Mini?
flashes forward. Hang on, here's a re-engage with Sphere Beyond Death onto best 16. Goes golden to time out the chem drill. Icon on the backside. It's a messy team fight, but onto one front. Chelly free hitting in the front and right in the back. Icon has been taken down, but Ale's having the time of his life. It's the beach party, and he didn't need to bring his beach ball this time around. All you need is Ale in the front line. All you need is love onto ADD. He has nowhere to go. Grand challenge there, and Ale doesn't need flash. This could be it.
You could even see 5 chasing him off. There's no way he can hold on to the minion wave, and he's not going to be able to defend the Nexus that's about to be taken down. Crucial victory for OMG here.
And for OMG, we had questions as to stop onto ADD. That'll just secure it even more. Teleport being burnt here from ADD, but with the challenge and Chelly being low, it was stopped again by 5. OMG will take game 1, but boy, was it close.
Welcome to the Ale show. That was so fun to watch because I gave that, late game hope, maybe you can hit it at 40, maybe you can defend, but you can't stop the Fiora constantly out trading you, chipping at the tower, zero respect. it's so fun to see that it's not just about icon anymore for OMG.
It took time for Ali to get there, but as you said, Raz, those 3 items made all the world of difference. As soon as that Sterix gauge was picked up, more from OMG in taking this Baron, more from OMG and taking some